Hello, dear students. Let's start the new topic, carbon monoxide. This topic from chapter 10, carbon and its oxides of class 8 in subject chemistry. Let's open your chemistry book and come on the page number 157. Now come on the topic, carbon monoxide. Now carbon monoxide is an oxide of carbon which contain one atom of carbon and one atom of the oxygen in its molecules. So CO is the formula of the carbon monoxide. In this formula, the one atom of the carbon and one atom of the oxygen present in these molecules of the carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide is a colorless, odorless and highly poisonous gas. So no any color, no odors, and it is a highly poisonous gas. Now the carbon monoxide was first prepared by Lasson in 1776 by heating zinc oxide with charcoal. Just heating the zinc oxide with charcoal, then it produces the carbon monoxide and zinc. Now the occurrence of carbon monoxide. So carbon monoxide, it does not occur in free state in the nature. Coal, volcanic fumes, chimney gases in industries, automobile exhaust gases and tobacco fumes liberate carbon monoxide gas in traces amount. So in the coal gas, volcanic fumes, chimney gas in the industries, automobile exhaust gases and tobacco fumes which liberate the carbon monoxide in trace amount. Now the burning of charcoal with a blue flame is due to burning of this gas. That means burning of the carbon monoxide. The blue flame in the charcoal is burning of charcoal is the burning of the carbon monoxide. And the next topic, formation of carbon monoxide. So a fuel is a substance which on burn in air or oxygen produce heat or any out form of the energy. So fuel, it is a substance which burn in the presence of air or oxygen to produces the heat or other form of the energy, light, and also produces the some byproducts such as carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide. If the insufficient amount of the oxygen is present during burning of the fuel, then it produces the carbon monoxide. So when large amount of carbon or carbon compounds are burnt in poor supply of air or oxygen, limited supply of air or oxygen, then it lead to the formation of carbon monoxide, CO, the limited supply of the oxygen or air. Now thus the carbon monoxide is the product of incomplete combustion of carbon or fuel. So carbon monoxide, it is the product of incomplete combustion of carbon or fuels, incomplete combustion or burning. Let's see the reaction. When carbon compounds react with the oxygen, limited supply of the oxygen, limited amount of the oxygen, then it produces the carbon monoxide, and sufficient amount of the oxygen is available, then carbon compound burns to produce the carbon dioxide. But insufficient amount or incomplete burning or poor supply of the oxygen in the air, they produces the carbon monoxide. So when carbon dioxide is passed over red hot charcoal, carbon monoxide is produced. And also the carbon dioxide, when passes over the red hot charcoal, then carbon dioxide is produced. Let's see the reaction. Carbon dioxide passes to the red hot charcoal, then carbon monoxide is formed from the carbon dioxide. Now the physical properties of carbon monoxide. So carbon monoxide, it is a colorless, odorless and poisonous gas, and it is a highly poisonous gas. Now if the percentage of carbon monoxide in the inhaled air increases to 1% or more, it can result in death. So if the percentage of carbon monoxide in the inhaled air increases to 1% or more, then sure it is result in the death of the humans. So it is, now the carbon monoxide is lighter than air, and carbon monoxide is sparingly soluble in the water. So slightly soluble in the water, not completely dissolved in the water, slightly soluble in the water. And you can also say that it is lesser soluble in the water as compared to the carbon dioxide. Now the chemical properties of carbon monoxide. Number 1, action on litmus paper. Carbon monoxide, action of the carbon monoxide on litmus paper. It is neutral towards litmus, that is, it is neither acidic nor basic. So carbon monoxide is the oxide of the carbon which is neutral towards the litmus paper, that is, it is neither acidic nor basic. But the CO2, carbon dioxide, is the acidic, and it turns the blue litmus into red, but the carbon monoxide neutral towards the litmus. Now the combustibility, it does not support the combustion, although it is a combustible gas, but it does not support the combustion. It itself, carbon monoxide itself burns, but carbon monoxide does not support the combustion, as like the hydrogen. As for example, when a burning candle is introduced in a test tube containing the carbon monoxide, it gets extinguished due to the absence of the oxygen in the test tube. So carbon monoxide does not support the burning process or combustion. It burns with a blue flame in air to give the carbon dioxide, but the carbon monoxide burns in the presence of oxygen or air to produces the carbon dioxide. That is complete oxidation of the carbon. Let's see the reaction. When carbon monoxide burns in the presence of oxygen to produce the carbon dioxide. Now the reducing action. So carbon monoxide is a good reducing agent. It reduces metallic oxide to free metal. Let's see there. So carbon monoxide behave as a good reducing agent. It reduces the metal oxide into the metal and remove the oxygen to form the carbon dioxide. So removal of oxygen from the metal oxide is called the reduction process, and that reduction process is taken place by the carbon monoxide. So carbon monoxide behave as a reducing agent. Now lead oxide reduced by the carbon monoxide to form the lead and carbon dioxide. Now because of its reducing action, carbon monoxide is used in the extraction of pure metals from their ores. Now next, chemical properties of the carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide reaction with chlorine and sulfur. So carbon monoxide react with chlorine and sulfur to form the carbonyl chloride and carbonyl sulfide respectively. With chlorine they form the carbonyl chloride, with sulfur they form the carbonyl sulfide. Let's see the reaction. So when carbon monoxide react with the chlorine to form the carbonyl chlorides, it's also called the phosgene, and carbon monoxide react with the sulfur to form the carbonyl sulfide. Now uses of carbon monoxide, it is used as fuel and is present in gaseous fuel mixture such as producer gas CO and N2, water gas CO and H2, coal gas CO N2 CH4. So it is used as the component of different gases such as producer gases, water gases and coal gases. And carbon monoxide is used to purify nickel during the extraction of the nickel. Now carbon monoxide is also used to prepare the phosgene COCl2, which is used in dye industries and in war. Phosgene is also a poisonous gas, so it is used in the war and is also used in the dye industries. Now carbon monoxides act as reducing agent in the extraction of metal from their respective metal oxides. And carbon monoxide is also used to produce synthetic petrol and methyl alcohol. It is used in the production of synthetic petrol and methyl alcohol, preparation of the methyl alcohol. Now the harmful effect of the carbon monoxides. So as you know that carbon monoxide is a highly poisonous gas. It combined with, during the inhalation, it combined with the hemoglobins and completely or permanently combined with the hemoglobins and reduce the oxygen carrier in the blood. That's why we can face the suffocation, nausea, vomiting, and finally death. So it is a poisonous. The poisonous nature of carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide in its amorphous form, such as coal. So carbon present in the amorphous form such as coal, charcoal, and coke, and is released in the form of carbon monoxide when they are burned in limited supply of the oxygen. So burning the coal, charcoal, and coke, they produce the carbon monoxide in the limited supply of oxygen if we burn. Then when carbon monoxide enters the atmosphere, it spreads undetected as it has no smell and is inhaled by living beings such as humans and many other animals also. And since carbon monoxide is the more affinity for the hemoglobin than the oxygen, so it combined with the hemoglobin to form a stable compounds called the carboxyhemoglobins. So during the inhalations, the small amount of carbon dioxide entered into our lungs and they combined with the oxygen and they combined with the hemoglobins because they have the more affinity towards the hemoglobin as compared to the oxygen and form the carboxyhemoglobin, a stable compound. And this compound does not allow hemoglobin to absorb or carry oxygen and therefore reduce the level of oxygen in the blood. And finally, the symptom that occurs in the human body when carbon monoxide is present in the blood in small quantities are headache due to lack of the oxygen to our brain. So it causes the headache, nausea, and fatigueness due to anaerobic respiration in our muscles. And excess carbon monoxide in the blood may lead to suffocation. It is also called the asphyxia, followed by brain damage and eventually cause death. So carbon monoxide is a highly poisonous gas. Thus, the poisonous nature of carbon monoxide is due to its reaction with the hemoglobin in the blood and decrease the carrier of oxygen in the blood. Now, the sleeping in a closed room with burning charcoal, coke, or coke. It is very dangerous to sleep in a closed room with burning charcoal, coke, or coke because when they burn in a limited supply of oxygen, they release carbon monoxide. And carbon monoxide a poisonous gas. Now, as the gas accumulated in the room, the person feels suffocated, which eventually lead to the death of the person. Now, starting a car engine in a closed garage. So, exhaust gases from the automobiles always contain a small amount of the carbon monoxide due to the incomplete combustion of motor fuels. When you start the car engine in a closed garage, therefore a car engine should not be started inside a closed garage because they produce the carbon monoxides. Now, standing behind a running engine of a vehicle. So automobile engine mostly contain petrol or diesel as a fuel that containing the carbon, both of which contains the carbon and hydrogen. So when these fuels burn within the engine in a limited supply of oxygen, they produces the carbon monoxide, and the emitted carbon monoxide in the form of a smoke lead to suffocation, headache, nausea, and thus standing behind the running engine of the vehicle lead to carbon monoxide poisoning. Now, remedies for carbon monoxide poisoning. Number 1 remedy is person suffering from carbon monoxide poisoning should immediately be brought outdoor. So, should immediately be brought outdoors. That's why they inhale the maximum amount of the oxygen. Now, the artificial respiration with carbozine should be given to the person feeling suffocated due to carbon monoxide poisoning to restore normal breathing. So, artificial respiration should be given to the patients which face the poison of the carbon monoxide problem. Now, a person going to a place with a high concentration of carbon monoxide should wear a gas mask. So, gas mask should be wear. If we are going to the place where the high concentration of carbon monoxide is present, then should wear a gas mask. Now, such gas mask which absorb the carbon monoxide and oxidize the carbon monoxide into the carbon dioxide. Okay, this is all about the preparation, their occurrence, and physical and chemical properties of the carbon monoxides. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.